Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another Chart Nerd TA update. Today, I am back diving into Dome for the first video of the day. And yeah, I just basically wanted to go through from start to finish some patterns that Dome has gone through and is currently still forming now and looking to find a low. So, we're currently down about 90% or something like that from the all-time high back in February. Now, I've run through in previous videos before, you can see that you was coiling up here in some sort of descending slash horizontal triangle, okay, where you had this level of support, a level of support, a level of support, level of support around here. And at this point, you lost that support, okay? We lost support back in April this year. We came down to a low right here, and this low tied up with this wick here, okay? Now, from that low, what's happened is you've lost support, come down and turn support back up again. Sorry, you've come back up again and you've turned previous support into resistance. Okay, so from that pattern, that gave us our telltale sign. Once you start losing this support line that we was holding, okay, you're coming below and running back into it and failing to get back above it and getting rejected. Okay, that's a sign of a crash incoming or some sort of correction, so to speak. So, from this point here, what I believe happened from this, where you found support on this low here, you came back up into resistance, you then had an A, B, C correction. Okay, you had an A, B, C correction for Dome, right? This is on the daily time frame, by the way. Sorry if my screen is a bit wonky. But yeah, you had a massive ABC correction, a huge ABC correction, okay? And basically, that's how we have now formed this low. Okay, so this wick here is our low for Dome, and this is what we're looking to hold coming into days. Fast forward a year or so, in this pattern here where we're coming down between support and resistance. Okay, support. Right now we're looking for a bump up to this level of resistance, aren't we, for another attempt of a breakout. Okay, so what I'm basically trying to say is this again is the point we do not want to lose. Okay, we want Dome to, it's fine sticking in this range bound channel. Okay, it's whether it holds this low here at 0.0632, or if it holds it, breaks out, breaks above and comes up to tackle this 55. Okay, because we haven't retested the daily 55 since 31st of May. Okay, you can see from our death cross here, we came up to the 55 once, we came up to the 55 twice within the space of a month or two. But since that attempt right there, we've come down, extension from the EMAs, come back up, and now we're coiling up, looking, I do believe, for another break to test this daily 55. But it's only if this low holds, okay? Because currently we are in retracement to this low. Okay, we formed this low, we've come up, and now we're rolling back over and we're retesting it. Okay, so it's all about the test down here of support. We need to hold that for Dome, okay, to get any sort of continuation to the upside, right? So if we get if we zoom in a little bit more here and just get a fib on quickly, one thing that's quite negative at the moment, and why I do think that we are ultimately coming down to retest this area for Dome, is because on the fib here, from this high, we're retracing to this low. Okay, so we go from that high to this low, we go, that's the 0 fib, okay, and this is the 1 fib here. Okay, now as you can see, we're retracing to this low. Okay, so what's happened is we had the pump up, started the retracement, we came down, held the 0618. Okay, we held the 0618 first as support, and then we got rejected by the 050. Okay, so these are key areas, the 050 and 0618, when you could test resistance or support here, and for us it came as resistance. Okay, we had 2 points of contact on the 050 as resistance. The 0786 acted as support, you can see, but again the 050, after we had the failed breakout attempt, we ran into resistance. Okay, and since then you can see we've lost the 786. Okay, so let me clear this up a little bit. You can see that right now the 786 was support on this, where I'm saying this channel that we're in, it was support. Now we've lost the 786 and we've bounced off support on the trend line. Okay, the support trend line here, but again we're running into the 786 and getting rejected. So to me, potentially we are looking to come and retest this area. Okay, we might not have a trade range bound back up to this sort of area of resistance on this trend line coming down on us. So it's, sorry, my screen just went light there. I do need to fix my recording issues. I'm sorry about this. I'm recording through my phone. We'll try and get them sorted as soon as possible. But yeah, I mean, so all in all, to take away from that, again, if we look at the weekly, all right, you can see that it's not very pleasant to look at, is it? Let's be honest, guys. But as I've mentioned before, you can see that you've had this wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, a wave 5, and I am looking for this low to hold. You know, if Bitcoin holds its low at 17k, I would expect a lot of alts and Dome, whoever it may be, you know, to do the same thing. And potentially what you're doing is just forming bottom structure here, where you've created the wick, you're coming back down for support. As long as you get a higher low on a close on the weekly, it would be important. Actually, to be honest, the end of the month is an important close. You know, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4 continuous red months of downside for Dome here. So, you know, it's a lot of work. There's a lot of work to be done. Let's be honest. There's a lot of work, but I believe in the project. I still think that there's a lot to come, and you know, patience is a virtue. You know, so literally, as I've mentioned, we're stuck range bound right now. Okay, between a level of resistance, a level of support within a channel. Okay, a descending channel. But by the way, it is a bottoming structure. You know, the start of bottoming structure, because you can come down here, come back up, test this 55, still get rejected, but come back down to this support, and you could form some sort of 1, 2 triple bottom here, you know, before we do see any sort of breakout. So we could be in accumulation zone at the same time, guys. Okay, but yeah, one last thing to look at, the stock RSI. Okay, the stock RSI is, you know, is went to the oversold sort of areas, and it's having a little bounce right now. So, you know, if we do get some sort of push back up, here, you know, as I've said, this is an area of resistance we need to watch out for. Okay, and that is a price of roughly around 0.00952. You know, because that'll be resistance coming down on us, and also, you know, you can see we've hit it once, we've hit it twice, and failed both times we hit that. Okay, so that's resistance at the moment. And then after that, you know, if you do come up and start to tackle above and fall back to support, your next level of resistance is 55 and this local high here that we made back in the 28th of June. Okay, this local high here. So yeah, it's all a game of support and resistance, guys. But that's a little update. Until next time, take care from Chartner TA. Peace out.